Welcome back to another yoga flow. My name's Helen and today we're going to start seated. So come down, take a seat in a comfortable cross-legged position and sit up nice and tall. Relax your hands onto your knees or your thighs. Take a nice big breath in to sit a little bit taller. And exhale just to find a little softness through the jaw, the shoulders. We're going to take a little flow here. So as you inhale, you're going to reach your hands behind you, fingertips onto the mat. Reach the chest up. And as you exhale, hands are going to come to the knees, rounding through the back, chin to chest. Good. Inhale, reaching the fingertips back, look up. And as you exhale, hands onto the knees, pull your belly in. Good. Inhale, reaching the fingertips back, puff up the chest. This time, as you exhale, you're going to cross over your arms and grab opposite knees and then chin to chest and round the back. So the knees might come up a little bit higher on this one. And then breathe into the back of your body. Take note what hand is on top. And then as you inhale, take your hands behind, puff up the chest. And as you exhale, cross your arms the opposite way, hands onto the knees, chin to chest, rounding through the back. Really lean back into it, lean back into your seat. Good. As you inhale, come on forwards, bring your hands out in front and find an all fours position. From all fours, to untuck your toes and then resting back into child's pose. We're going to take a little flow here, or floor sun salute. So forehead to the mat. As you inhale, come on forwards to all fours. And as you exhale, lower down to the tummy with control. As you inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, take it on back to a child's pose. On your next in-breath, come up onto your knees, reach your hands high overhead. And as you exhale, come on back to child's pose. That's one flow. We're going to do two more. So inhale, all fours. Feel into your body. Exhale, lower down, core engaged. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, take it back, child's pose. Inhale, up onto the knees, reach the hands high, use the breath. Exhale, with control, come on down to child's pose. Good. Next breath in, when it arrives, all fours, round the back. Exhale, lower down, with control, use that strength. Inhale, lifting the chest, point the toes. Exhale, take it on back, child's pose. Up onto those knees, reach up taller, out of the waist. Exhale, come on down, child's pose. Lovely. This time as you inhale, come on forwards to all fours, but tuck your toes and find a downward facing dog. So sitting bones reaching up into this upside down V shape. Have a little pedal out through the feet. Notice how the legs are feeling today. Just make sure the head is nice and relaxed. The jaw is nice and relaxed. Good. Plug down through all 10 knuckles. So see if you can really feel every knuckle digging into the mat. So you really want to look after your wrists. Good. Begin to walk your feet towards your hands in as many steps as you need. Take a little softness through the knees. Let your head go. And just take a little rock from side to side. So this one's more about just releasing through your spine than your hamstring. So keep your knees a little soft. And just allow that spine to release. Good. Soften through the knees. And then slowly, slowly begin to roll up through the spine. One little vertebrae at a time. No rush. No race. Picking yourself up to standing. Perfect. When you come to standing, bring your big toes together. And your heels are about 1 inch apart. Fan out your toes. And really establish yourself on your feet. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, float the arms up, but sink the bum back. Now a little bit of housekeeping here. Make sure you can see your big toe to look after your knees. If you can't see your big toe, send your bum further back. Now, the tendency here is to kind of arch into the lower back, like so. But actually, if you draw your belly button in, you want to find a nice long lower back. Press the knees together. That's going to help activate your deep core. And keep breathing. I know it's hard. Hands together at heart center. Really press your palms to your midline. It's not just for decoration. It's going to help you with balance. And then as you inhale, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Stand tall on your left leg. Good. Flex your right foot. We're going to come into a balance here. So pressing that right heel back. Imagine it's like stamping into the back wall, reaching the crown of the head forwards. Draw your belly in. And breathe it here. Breathe into the wobbles. Lovely. Nice breath in. As you exhale, slowly bend into your standing leg and send your right foot back behind you. Good. In breath, sweep your hands up and overhead. Feel that nice big stretch through the front of your right leg. And as you exhale, drop your back heel, turn out the toes, open up the arms. This is our warrior 2 shape. Shoulders away from ears. And you want to push this left knee to the left. It's going to want to roll in, but see if you can push against it so you're really opening out through that hip. Good. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reach forwards and then reach it on back. So reversing that warrior. And as you exhale, left elbow to left knee, top hand reaches up and over. See if you can rotate your chest to the sky. So this might be enough for some of us, or you can bring this left hand down to a block or onto the floor if that feels available in your hips today. But see if you can rotate your chest open. Life in that top hand. So we're not just kind of lazy with the hands. We want to be engaged. Good. Breath in. Exhale, look down to look after your neck. Inhale to come back to your warrior 2. Good. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reach forwards and reverse back. And as you exhale, windmill your hands down to a high plank. Step that foot back, breathe it in. And as you exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, lower down with control. In breath, reaches the chest up and forwards. And as you exhale, take it back to your downward facing dog. Nice. As you inhale, bend your knees and look towards your hands. As you exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat if you wish, toes together. Inhale, halfway lift, draw your belly up. And as you exhale, fold, release your neck. Good. As you inhale, bend into the knees, reach the hands into this chair pose. Imagine there's a tiny, tiny chair behind you and you want to park your bum down onto it. So be mindful of that lower back. Draw your belly in, engage through that core. Weight is in the heels. Make sure we can wave those toes so the weight is definitely in those heels. And we want to be able to see those toes as well. Good. Bring your hands together at heart center. Press to your midline. Make it active. Good. And then as you inhale, reaching your left knee in towards the chest, standing strong on that right leg. Good. Let's find that balance. So pushing through the heel. So make sure the foot is engaged. And then imagine that foot is connecting with the wall behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together so we're almost like we're flying forwards rather than like taking a nosedive down. Good. Nice and slow. Slowly as you possibly can. Bend into your standing leg and drop those toes back behind you. Good. Inhale, float your hands up and overhead. And as you exhale, drop your back heel, open up the arms. Nice wide stance. You can take your stance wider if you need. Pushing this front knee to the little toe edge of the foot. So you should feel a nice opening through the hip. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reach forwards. Reverse it back. Slide your back hand down your back leg. And then the right elbow comes to the right knee. Top hand reaches up and over. Rotate your chest open to the sky. Option to bring your right hand down lower if you wish, but that is totally your choice. Make sure your back leg is strong, so there's one long line of energy all the way from your back heel, up through the leg, the side of the waist, and then out through your fingertips. Take a breath. Exhale, look on down to your big toe. Inhale, back to your warrior two, strong legs. Lovely. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reach forwards and reverse it back. Find that side stretch. And as you exhale, spiral your hands down. Frame that front foot. Inhale to your plank. Breathe in. As you exhale, lower through. So options here, you can drop the knees or lower halfway. Elbows are at 90 degrees, no lower. Inhale, flip your feet, thighs off the mat into an upward facing dog. And as you exhale, take it on back into a downward facing dog. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. As you inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. As you exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the waist. And as you exhale, fold, release your neck. Perfect. From here, bring your feet together, bend your knees. And we're going to stretch out those toes. So keeping the hands onto the floor if you wish. Or if you want a little bit of a challenge, you can bring your hand to your heart and balance on those toes. Keep your spine nice and straight so the crown of the head is reaching up as your tailbone is reaching down. We're going to take a little bit of a funky transition here. So draw your belly in, bring your arms parallel with the floor, and then slowly rolling over the foot. So we're getting a stretch through the ankle and the calf. You're going to drop your sitting bones down, and then your toes are going to float off the mat into what we call a little boat pose. Draw your shoulder blades together. Keep your heart lifted and open. Good. Nice big breath in. And as you exhale, slowly lowering down the feet. Well done. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. This time we're going to slide our feet just a little bit further away from us. So you've got like a 90-degree angle with your knees. Good. And then you're going to really round your back and just allow your head to rest onto your feet. You can even pop a little pillow here or something if you wish. And just allow the knees to drop to the sides, the thighs to spiral open. Wonderful. As you inhale, slowly come on up. Let's close up the knees. Bring the feet flat on the mat. Make sure you've got enough mat behind you. We're going to roll onto our back. So bring the arms parallel with the floor. Breathe in. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. So you want to place each little bone of your back down one at a time. So you'll find that little shaky point. And then you come all the way down. Good. Bring your heels just a little bit closer towards you. So you want to be able to brush your heel with your middle finger. Feet are straight ahead. And then as you inhale, press into hands, press into feet, lift the bum, lift the chest. You can stay here or interlace your fingers. Maybe you can nudge your shoulders back underneath you. Really root down through the fist and through your heels. Feel that nice opening through the front side. Really zip up through your inner thigh, so you don't want your knee splaying out to the side. See if you can keep your knee stacked over your ankle. Wonderful. Let's take one more big expansive breath. Take up more space. And as you exhale, slowly come on down. Good. When you get to the bottom, really press your lower back into the mat like you're trying to squish a grape underneath that lower back. Good. Take a little swing of the knees from side to side, side to side. And then let's bring the knees in towards the chest. Make some circles here. Just massage into the lower back and into the upper glute as well. Good. Let's release through that lower back a little bit more. So you're going to bring the soles of the feet up to the sky. Hands are going to come either onto the back of the knees, and you can gently pull the knees down and out towards your armpits. So your head and shoulders are nice and relaxed. So hands maybe can come to the ankles or the feet. But if you start to do this, just grab a little bit lower down the legs so you can really relax that upper body. And then pull in the knees outwards. Soles of the feet shining to the sky. Big toes dropping out to the sides. This is called happy baby pose. So you can take a little sway from side to side. Might feel nice to massage into your back. A little bit of self-love. Good. And then hugging the knees in towards your heart. Let's take a little rock and roll up and down, up and down. And finally, come to seated. Sit tall. Rest your hands somewhere that feels natural for your shoulders to relax. Breathe in. And let's take a big sigh out. Just take this opportunity to really thank yourself for carving out some time today to look after both your body and your mind. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.